Good morning and welcome back to Incompetence Rising. I am your host, Alex, once again. We're moving into the next scenario. We've already done a new home, we've already done the Arks, now we're on to the Refugis. You remember that episode of American Dad, Camp Refugi? Yeah, good stuff. Alright. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so that we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? I'm gonna try. Alright, let's give it a go. Your scouts may encounter deadly threats in Frostland. Be wary when ordering them to... Darn, I didn't finish reading that, you jerkworgen! We were condemned to die with the rest of the common folk when London was destroyed, but we rose up. We commandeered the ships that were meant to carry the wealthy to safety and sailed north. We found a generator and claimed it for ourselves, and now we must gather all our people in this new city before the lords arrive to rob us of our freedom again. We will never submit. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Alright, cool. Cool. Boop. Alright. The lords are coming! They're gonna beat the crap out of us! For having the gall to not starve. And freeze and die. Hi, peoples. Ooh. Save our people. After the ships we stole from the lords got stuck in the frozen ocean, we head out in small groups towards the generator. Most of our people are still on the trail. They have less than 2 weeks of supplies, and the weather is getting worse every day. We must do everything we can to make sure they all get here safely. Okay, so I guess I got about 2 weeks to save everyone that's still out there. Boop. 15 days. Less than 2 weeks? Yeah, I guess you would count a couple extra days in there. Let's put the engineers on there. Let's get you bad boys working on some wood. I'll leave you off for now. The children's... Oh, no! They're all clapping. Yay! Everyone clap! Alright. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. Oh. Oh no! It wants child labor. Open the book of laws. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hothouses. Ah, I don't like that. I can put them back in the shelters like I did in the main campaign. Oh, fudge. I don't like that. "15 children. I have so few workers right now. It wants me to go with child labor. That's terrible. I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Alright, we're gonna do... safe jobs. Or they could become medical apprentices like they did in the last one. You know, that was useful. It's just I'll have no workers right now. Are they gonna get hurt? Is this gonna hurt? Child workers can be injured in accidents. Oh, I hate that. This is the most difficult decision I've ever had. This is harder than deciding to let New Manchester die. I mean, I didn't really decide that. It kind of just happened. But this is awful. Alright. I'm going to put them in shelters. Alright. I'm gonna put them in shelters. We're gonna make it without making the children work in the mines. Or do they need a job? They could just work in the cookhouse. They could just work in the cookhouse. I hate myself. I hate me. I hope that you hate me. Dear viewers, I hope that you hate me.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Get to work, kids. I am a monster. You know what? I hope I die now. I hope I lose. Just because I have been placed in this situation, I hope that I don't make it. Alright, the generator. The heating is off. The generator is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn them on for the night. Buddy, I am gonna turn them on for the night. Don't you worry about that, superstar. That's why I got everyone working on coal during the day. Well, some of you are working on coal. Some of you are over here. Sorry. Over there. You know what? We're going to take one worker off of this one, and then I'm going to take one child off of this one. Congratulations, you now have adult supervision. Alright, we've done it. And one of you is just going to have to work with the rest of the grown-ups. Yeah, skip those grown-ups. You're working with the engineers now. Congratulations. I hope you learned something from it. It's good for you. It's educational. It's almost as good as that apprenticeship that I robbed you all of. I'm going to hell. "7 minutes into this game and I already hate myself. Health, medical post, 25 wood. Don't have enough yet. Don't worry. I'll have a medical post in the morning. Introduce new laws. Purpose. House of prayer or neighborhood watch. Well, I can always pray forgiveness for me being awful. Piece of crap. Alright. Yeah, let's make everyone more sad. Right off the bat, you only get soup, and only soup.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
I hate soup. All my life it's been thin gruel and empty promises. Anything to calm a growling stomach, just like in London. Look, I'm reminding you of home already. Aren't I just wondrous? Okay, got that. Health, medical post. Neat. I'm gonna slap you right here. Leave room for another house. over there. Try to keep stuff somewhat organized. Ever so slightly consolidated. Now, you nerds are gonna need to build a workshop. I'm gonna need some steel. Oh, I see. Alright, you nerds go over here with an additional engineer. If we don't start researching stuff, we're definitely not going to live through this. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, look who's here. I didn't have to put the children to work after all. Because there's now more workers. Alright, let's build another tent. The first refugees. The first group is finally here. We're relieved to learn that the trail is still negotiable. They saw another group behind them who should arrive soon. Hope rises. That's good. I'm gonna put you right here. Get some of you nerds to work on that. Oop. Child injured at work. Ah. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The incident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Scold the child? Give the kid the day off. It's a kid. Come on. Scold the child. Not happy with this. Oh, good. Finish that one. Let's get some more hands working on this. Food and hunger. Yep, you are correct. I'm gonna need a cookhouse. Put you right there. Now... tech. Let's get a workshop built. I'm gonna put you out here. You are capable of soaking a bit more cold due to your coldiness. We need a beacon. Captain, a group of our people want to talk to you. They urge you to build a beacon. It was so difficult to find our way here. Our friends are still suffering in the trails. Lost, alone, and frightened. We have to help them. You are correct. I need to build a beacon. 250 people must survive. Await the incoming refugee groups. 1 of 10. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be fun. Pull you from here, put you onto here. Alright, congratulations. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Gonna need a bacon. Okay, pull the children from here. They now work here. Put the children back on here. You go back to work with the other kids. Introduce a new law. Adaptation. Ah! Fighting arena to deal with discontent. Public house as well. Let's go over to purpose. I'm gonna build a house of prayer. The temple. People living nearby will gather to pray, which will raise their hope. Hope is gonna be an issue in this one, I suppose.
Law. A new law has passed.
30 wood and 10 steel. I got 4 days to build that. That's plenty of time. Okay, I'll put together a gathering post tomorrow. Slap it over here. That'll deal with the steel and the coal all at once. My good engineers. Let me assign you here. Where are the rest of my engineers? Do I really not have that many? Bacon. Don't even have enough wood for that. This is terrible. All these hungry peoples and no way to feed them. No way to clothe them. No way to shelter them. A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid that she'll be injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Alright. Child won't work for 24 hours, but hope will rise. We won't make an exception. We'll give the kid a day off. That wasn't a very big hope boost at all. You know what? It's better than nothing.
Bundle up. It's getting colder. Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Okay. Start working on the beacon. Need to boost things up enough to get a gathering post built. At least one. Okay, there we go. Stab it, stab it. There we go. Okay, let's put y'all to work here. The children over here. Gonna need more engineers. I just don't have any. Food's gonna become an issue. I should probably send out another hunter's hut. This is just grand. Not enough resources to research, Jack. Oh.
Gather your tools.
Another group arrives. The next group of our brothers and sisters have joined us. They're relieved to finally see us and our city. Here we can be free at last. In London, we had to toil like slaves for a piece of bread. Well, you were British in the 1800s. So that doesn't shock me too much. Speed it up. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Got more people freezing to death. Some of y'all are sleeping on the ground tonight. Okay. Tomorrow, workers. Engineers, oh, thank you. Put some more of y'all in here. Can't build anything. Alright, workers, congratulations. You're gonna work on this pile. And the children get to work in the nice warm hut. See, I'm not so terrible after all. I give them warm shelter. Yay! We are gonna starve to death, though. Food's about to become a real flippin' issue.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, people, tent. Tent here. Nice. Now, what else can I do? Drawing boards, I need 50 wood for the drawing boards. Hunter's gear will increase the amount of food brought back by the hunters. That's a step in the right direction. Introduce a new law. Gonna need to do that. Evening prayers. We shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies but also our minds. Evening prayers. Each use lowers discontent. Okay. Shrines. House of Healing. Field kitchens. Faith keepers. Okay. I think... What do shrines do? Shrines raise the hope of the people working nearby. Shrines also increase efficiency. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I have the resources to build 3 of these. Yeah, I don't have the resources to build 3 of these bad boys right now, but we can certainly do with some evening prayers.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Communal prayer will surely strengthen our faith. Any reason to come together is good. Yeah. Do. What's this? Oh, more steam cores. Okay. Steel wreckage, plenty of steel over there. Double the rations for kids. In the wake of recent child workers' accidents, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. Working children will eat double rations, hope will rise. Can't afford it. Will it actually prevent them from getting injured? I'm willing to feed them more. I don't know if we can afford it, but you know what? I'm gonna give them kids more rations. They deserve it. If I'm gonna make them work in the mines, they can have a piece of bread with their soup. They're not actually working in mines right now. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna have to build another hunter's hut real quick. No. Hold on. I know what I need first. I need the beacon. The beacon for the bacon. Bacon beacon. Beacon. There we go. Beacon built, we're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surrounds us. The Frostland! Neat. Okay. Got a group of refugees here. More engineers, more children's, more workers. Abandoned camp, several ruined shacks. We can't see any signs of activity. Okay, how many nerds do I need to set up an expedition? 5. And 40 wood. Okay. Okay, there's 40 wood.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Let's subtract 5. And get you all to work. Congratulations. Go to that abandoned camp and report back to me pronto, you jackwagons. I'm running out of time to build these houses of prayer. We'll have to get on that one soon. And also start researching something soon. Oh. Missing children. Several families have reached our city. Unfortunately, some of their children got lost on the trail bend. They are distraught and beg you to help the kids. Alright. Let's see what we can do. You. Go to the trail bend. Screw the thing I had you doing earlier. Sorry, folks. Looks like a lot of you are sleeping on the ground tonight. Which means you're gonna get sick and probably die. But don't worry, I'm not going to abandon you for long.
Get going. Time to earn your
Engineers. Get some workers in there. Some more workers. We need wood, people. Okay. 50 wood drawing boards. Cook it up. Now, I also need food. We're gonna need another hunter's hut, so that's another 20 wood. Speed things along. There's 20 wood. Congratulations, hunter's hut. Let's put it right here. Yeah. Temperature's gonna drop again in another few days.
work day ends. It's time off.
No roof over our heads. Captain, our people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We'd better do something about it. I'm gonna provide shelter for everyone. Here we go. People? Tents. Tents, people. Get acquainted. You're gonna know each other quite well soon enough. Alright, a series of gentle rolling hills begins here. There's a makeshift camp nestled between the two of them. Survivors. Let's explore. Lost and found. A shallow depression by the bend shelters a group of people. Their supplies fell into an ice crevasse, and they made camp here to wait for help. The lost children wandered into the camp a few days ago. They're lucky we found them before they all starved. Site discovered, snow-covered supplies. We're gonna escort these refugees back. Perfect. 4 more engineers, 15 children's. Yeah, let's escort them back. Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their heads. Good, 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 good. Good flaws, adaptation. Emergency shift might become necessary in the near future.
Hear me. New law in the city.
We're gonna put the engineers to work. They're gonna hate it, but they are going to do some research while everyone else sleeps. Get used to it, jackwagons. Thank you. Hothouse. That'll do it. I've got 2 steam cores right now, and the children can work in hothouses. And you know what? It'll be warmer in there, that's for sure. Generator power upgrade. I think I'm gonna have to do that one first, because the temperature is going to fall pretty soon. Oh, 15 children and 4 engineers. Cool. I'm gonna pool... Oh. Missing children found. Captain, the group from the trail bend has reached the city. The missing children are amongst them. Their parents are beside themselves with joy. Sweet. That's nice. Now, let's put them to work gathering coal. engineers off of that. Let's get engineers. Crap. Let's pull the workers off of it instead. I'm gonna put the engineers over here. Any engineers? Any workers? Alright, workers, get over here. There we go. That's not so bad. Engineers, up to it. Now you, let's send you to these snow-covered supplies. That'll be useful. Speed things along a smidgen. I have a funny feeling it's gonna be a while until, if I can at all, build any automatons. Uh-oh. I'm running out of time for the House of Prayers.
Time to earn your bread.
$30 wood, 10 steel. Put one here. That'll be all I'll be able to fit. Can I get 30 wood and 10 steel in a couple hours? Come on. There we go. 30 wood, 10 steel. You go right here. Now let's see if we can get them built in 6 hours. Whoop. Speeding along, speeding along. Are they gonna do it?
End of shift.
Cold homes.
No rest hold.
Oh man. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They're quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold, and ask you to address the problem. I'll see what I can do. I will certainly see what I can do. Another group of survivors arrived. More than a dozen of our people have reached the city. They look around in awe. The generator is truly a wonder, and to think the lords want to keep this place for themselves. Well, 3 hours. Can we build it? Maybe. House of Prayer built. Neat. We did it. Resource shortage. We're getting short on resources, and our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. Alright, extended shift. Everyone's gonna be upset with me for this one.
New law. A new law has passed.
Yeah. We're gonna have to increase the range. But first things first, we need more coal. So we're gonna need to build a coal mine. Not enough wood. Fudge! How much wood will I get out of this? 12 wood to the 8. Hasn't expired yet. And this will get us 240 wood per day. 10 steel. I can make this happen. Okay. Strip you down. Speed it along, speed it along. Awesome. You add research. Coal mine. Oh my god, where did it go? There it is. Coal mine. Alright. Oh, we're gonna run out of wood. Oh no, we're gonna run out of wood. There's only 23 wood left. Snow covering the crates is deep, but We're sure there are some valuable supplies buried down there. Explore. Neat. Take the resources. Awesome. Go to the abandoned camp. God, I hope there's wood there. I'm not going to be able to build shelters. Well, isn't this going to be a pickle? Alright, folks, I think that's where I'm going to have to leave off on today's episode. I hope you had fun, and I hope to catch you on a sunnier day. Adios.